I counted up 100, that was all facts. Me and Billy bankroll, seen it all stack. I fucked your dream girl and never called back. Ain't scared of jail, send me where my dog's at. I got a hard pass, I might fuck your bitch tonight. With a glass to that Diddy, ho, we sippin' white.
Till I can't see straight, throw hands till I hear them sirens. Tears running down my face. God's cry when the sky is falling now. Just mine. Running down for the love of the chase. Just mine. For the thing, for the folks in my watch. Just mine.
Catch a case if you lames out of place.
Just mine.
Grab a case, take it straight to the face.
Just mine. Running down for the love of the chase.
Hold on, you got me fucked up. Old land in my veins, what you made of? If you ain't fucking with a nigga, say it. I don't wanna fake love. I don't need no more, but I'm still gon' go for it.
Boom. What's up, guys? Watch! We got the most important woman in my life here, my mother, my dearest mother. We're gonna watch a battle today. We're gonna watch Bonnie Godiva versus Carter DEEMS from the bunker.
Woohoo!
But yeah, my mom has actually been watching battle rap for a while now. You know, obviously she started watching because I've been filming it. And yeah, so you've watched quite a few pay-per-views, right?
I have. And I was always tough to describe to Dad what I was doing. What are you doing in there with the sound turned up?
Yeah. So what was like one of the first battles you remember watching?
I'm sure it was Thesaurus.
Yeah, Thesaurus is like one of your favorites?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, I think he is.
What's like some battles you've seen of his? Do you remember?
Oh gosh, no, I couldn't. I mean, it all runs together for me, a battle.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, for sure.
But it had to be one of the earlier ones.
Yeah, because you were saying they were talking about his skin a lot.
Yes.
His face.
Yes, his complexion.
Yeah, and the face jokes. That's like some old school Thesaurus shit. Like people kind of make face jokes about Thesaurus now, but not really.
No,
it's kind of like back in the day.
Yeah, well, he's gotten a little older. His complexion has cleared up a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry.
That's a good point. Who else do you like besides Thesaurus? Remember you were saying.
Well, I like Ilmac.
Yeah.
You know, I can, and Dirtbag Dan. I get a kick out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's fun.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
And you also watch this show, right?
I do watch the show every chance I get.
So my mom's a writer. Let's go.
Oh.
We don't have any signs yet.
Oh.
But yeah, so my mom has been watching battle rap for a while. Every single pay-per-view I do, I try to send her a link so she can tune in. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of get another person's perspective on battles. And we're going to watch a good battle from the bunker. You watched this live, right?
Yes, I believe I did.
Yeah, so this is Carter DEEMS versus Bonnie Godiva. And you have seen this one, correct?
I have seen this one.
Yeah, word.
But with my memory, every day is a new day.
Yeah, for sure. Do you like Carter DEEMS?
Yes, I do. He is so awkward. He's cute.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But I think especially for somebody new to the battle, Carter DEEMS is a good one to watch.
Yeah, he's a good person to introduce battle rap to people that don't really know anything about battle rap, because they're like, oh, it's not all like super aggressive, like kill. There's like a funny side to it, and it's like more endearing, and it's definitely not as off-putting as other battles, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna get into this battle. Like I said, it's from the bunker. Let me get the video screen up here. Boom. And yeah, so this was the October event we did at the bunker. I think we did 7 events at the bunker, but this is kind of my favorite event that we did there because there was a lot of good battles that went down at this event. This is the same event that Ines battled B Magic Hat, Official battled Disaster, QP, Fresco, SM Derez, Where to Play, Urban, and I think there's another one that I'm forgetting, but the whole card was like really good. So I think this and the December one are my favorite. The December one has B. Cortez, Averb, Thesaurus, Geechee Gotti, Saint, all those. So, you seen a Geechee Gotti battle?
I have not.
You haven't?
I
oh
have
man,
not.
We should have watched one of those.
Yeah.
Do you watch him on Watch? He's on Watch like all the time.
I don't think I really have.
Yeah, word.
You know,
he's a funny guy.
Yeah, that's something to look forward to.
All right, let's get into this. So, Mom, if you ever want to pause it, just hit spacebar.
Okay. Okay.
Is that volume good?
That's great. I love this lead-in.
December 10th at the bunker. The time has finally arrived. It's 2 times versus showtime. Let's get it.
Okay, so I want to talk about this because you actually brought up this point to me that I didn't even think about until you brought this up to me. So you saw Bodied.
Yes, yes.
You liked Bodied?
It was very good.
Yeah. So
It brought forth some of the feelings when I first started watching a battle. I was thinking, oh my gosh, how can they say that?
Yeah.
You know, so it brought all that out. Yeah.
But you were telling me that Roan
Yes.
in it when he's like has the suit on and the flowers, and you're like, that's like Carter Deems versus Bonnie Godiva.
Yes.
And I never thought about that until you told me that.
Oh.
Yeah,
No,
that never crossed my mind because that's totally what it is. Like, it's from this battle.
Well, when you said there were a lot of inside jokes, inside
Yeah.
to that, I could see where that was coming from. But when I saw it, I thought, wow, that looks so reminiscent of Carter Deems.
Yeah, no, it's exactly like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think about it. Then when I'm watching this battle, I'm like, of course.
Yes.
But yes, I love how this battle starts. He gives her like a bouquet of flowers.
Yes.
Right
yes.
off the bat, it's
That's
amazing.
very sweet.
I'm pretty sure this is fate.
Here, I can actually turn it up, Mom.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this is fate.
Is that good?
Yes, that's
Cool.
good.
Or a really
so
big
nervous.
mistake. Or an episode of a limo date. First we hold hands, then we play footsie. That's a date.
He's so good at that, like making a word be something else, but like almost in like an incredibly corny way. But it's actually really incredible how
Yes.
Carter Deems manages to take a word and literally like morph it into being something else. That's like, oh yeah, that does mean that. He's like a master at pushing the English language to like new heights, in my opinion. I think he's super good at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're in the pit today, but you'll still see more problems on stage than Ricky Lake. Still on Christmas Day, I'll buy you something really great and wrap it in a really pretty way, because I tie a bow like Billy Blanks. All my memes, really dank. Now it's time to get this straight. Is this a date?
His comedic timing too is so good. Like, let's get this straight. Is this a date?
Is he as awkward and in real life as
Yes.
he is? Because he feels he's.
Yes,
I didn't know.
he's exactly this.
Really?
In real life. And that's a lot of
Yeah.
people would always be like, oh, he's just like acting. He's just
Right.
putting on an act for the camera. He's like being a persona in battle rap. But I would say Carter Deems is as authentic as you can get. Like,
Perfect.
he is who he is in and outside the ring. And he's like, Celine actually asked him about, like, she was at this event and she's like, how do you deal with like the anxiety? Because he gets a lot of anxiety. And he was like, I just kind of let it all out. So that's when you see him kind of like getting all like weird. That's him really being too nervous.
Well, the idea of this battle between these two is, I mean, genius.
Yeah.
I mean, he seemed so fit.
Yeah, exactly.
With her,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, and she also killed it too.
Yes.
Yeah, that's incredible.
It's time to get this straight. Is this a date? Are we gonna kiss today? Because let me warn you, my breath isn't great. My lips will shake like the hips on Justin Timberlake.
Plus, like that reference, my hips will shake like on Justin Timberlake, like Justin Timberlake dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's such like white reference. It's amazing.
I know we live in different states, but I'll fly you out. Don't worry about the ticket rates. I'll put you in first class, like when Professor X had a mental break and Mystique had just started shifting shapes. I want to cook for you. I'm a vegan, but I'll still make really great shrimp and steak, and I'll even wash 2 of my dinner plates. I only own 2 dinner plates. I don't drink wine, but I can squish some grapes, and then for dessert, we can get some cake or some mini crepes. Use my mom's Netflix and watch season 8 of Will and Grace. This will all happen between the hours of 6 and 8. Before it gets really late. Then we'll hop on the interstate and I'll give you a ride to the airport and carry your bags to the gate. Unless you don't want to end the date. Then we can hang on to the magic like a magician's cape. If you think it's been great, we can tempt fate and you can spend the night. I have an air mattress I can inflate. Trust me, I know how to lay on a floor. I've done a lot of Pilates till my body's sore.
Okay, that whole thing was off that "Is This a Date" scheme. He rhymed all that with date. That's incredible.
Wow.
And you went for so long with that and carried even the idea of that for like, so I think the whole round is that.
Yes.
Yeah, Carter's amazing.
Trust me, I know how to lay on a floor. I've done a lot of Pilates till my body's sore. I don't care if you pierce my heart as long as we form a better bond like Roger Moore. Tia and Tamara are cool, but I like Roger Moore. Because I know what it's like for a girl who your heart adores to lock the door. Still, I'm too sharp to be chained down like when the god of war tosses swords. I know you thought your Stalk would soar if you came here, squash the competition, and rock my gore, but I'm not sure why you're still alone when you rush your punches like Rocky IV. I'm not here to gossip more. I don't care why you broke up with Math Hoffa for.
Say it again.
I'm not here to gossip more. I don't care why you broke up with Math Hoffa for. You both got my support. But if you want to date me, then I'm all aboard. Don't care if it adds up. I'll be the new math-like Common Core.
His reactions are amazing.
And if we ever got divorced, I'd stay calm in court. Time.
Amazing first round. That's so good.
Round one, it's on Bonnie Godiva. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, you're so fine. You're so fine. I love you.
So last battle, Sharon wasn't as hard as I thought.
You know that reference? Okay, I'm going to explain it to you. The guy in the Broncos
yes.
jersey, actually, Sharon's a
It's
Broncos fan. Shout out Sharon.
Wow.
Yeah. So in Sharon and Bonnie Godiva's battle, you've probably seen it. Do you know about how people like pocket tap other people in battles? Like they like pocket tap and they like hit their leg. Anyways, it's a thing that they do that, and it's basically used like, you know, in the hood, like people will tap your pockets to see if you got money in them, and then they'll be like, give me what you have. You know, it's like essentially like you'll rob somebody that way.
Wow.
So in battles, a lot of people like to like kind of prove their dominance will like pocket tap their opponent in a battle, and then if you kind of like let it happen, you're kind of like a bitch, you know, like you're like, oh, you let this fool pocket tap you. So Sharon, obviously not being from the hood, started doing it as kind of like a kitschy, like it's a white boy pocket tapping somebody, you know, and he pocket tapped this guy DNA who's like from Queens. So Bonnie, like in a rebuttal to that, like basically dick tapped him, like grabbed his dick on stage.
Oh God.
So that's what she means, like Sharon wasn't as hard as I thought.
I got it.
Yeah.
Last battle, Sharon wasn't as hard as I thought.
And it was crazy that Sharon's even there because he was there. He was filming something in LA that he by chance came to the bunker. He never battled at the bunker, unfortunately, but he was there, and it was just by chance that he was there and that she had that line, and he was like sitting right there in the audience. It was like a happy accident, you know.
brought a cat here versus a bully. Well, it's hard to trump my last move, but this is a date, and I am not afraid to grab you by the pussy. See, I'm back today, and this is like a bastard case versus a basket case. Back away, or swinging, you'll pay the price like a batting cage. Swinging, you'll pay the price like a batting cage. The strap today will leave you shaking forever. That's Cassius Clay. And this box is not from Cage, so when you see it ring out, do not engage. I know I told you I wouldn't be mean, but fuck it, I'm taking you out. And after I beat your ass tonight, you're taking me out. You already bought the flowers, but I want dinner and candles too, or bitch, I'ma handle you. Your head don't need more than
Bonnie's killing this, like how she incorporated the flowers too into that scheme. And like she did it, like didn't stumble. It was like effortless. Like, oh, did she like plan that?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing great here.
Yeah.
Your head don't need more than ice if my wolves whip flesh off of animals. I dare you move. They done picked the right bitch to embarrass you. He think he fly till he get lift out his parachutes and slip out his parachute. See, while you rap like Ferris Bueller and missed every day at school, I got niggas with cannons who will take a clean headshot like the camera crew. Fuck the over joking. No over joking. Let's go blow for blow. I'm a rope dope him. 244s and Diesel shake up his grill like he motorboating. See, you do comedy, but my crime made me richer. That's different, Prius. Only truth in your raps, it wasn't a lie when you said that you didn't write it, but he afraid of the truth. It looked like you and Costa got shit in common. Cause I just came to the West to expose this bitch after it rang on Danny. You Vicky Myers. Ain't no getting biased. Come off the ropes and get hit with a headlock. They said this was a suicide mission. A Harley Wild, but the Smith is a dead shot. Y'all about to watch him go. Y'all about to watch him go out on a limb when what's overhead pop. Run up with the arm raised, but the clip made it look like a leg drop. Y'all think Jacob snaked me? He got a nice bite, but he not deadly and not ready. My resume is official. That's top heavy.
And official has like huge boobs, pretty much. That's why she said top heavy.
Let's go.
See, while you loco and spit basic, I've been all over the world when I switch stages. I done battled for Lush, One, ARP, Organic. Hell, I even ate off for Miss Gracie. That mean I'm suited for any league. I'm about to go to A-hat and jacket like Dick Tracy. But this bitch play me. I mean, you rap straight, but your mic swing gaily. You might have made cheddar bar, but your life ain't shady. I feel like I'm battling the White Wayne Brady. After this round, I'ma just let today show how I could get Carson daily. Go ahead.
Who do you think got that round?
Oh.
Who did you like more, Mom?
Oh, I think they're extremely well suited to each other.
But you're not gonna call who won that round? You don't want to call? You don't want to put anybody out?
I don't know. I think she did a great rebuttal to him.
Yeah, I think Bonnie got the first.
I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Carter's was great, but I think just Bonnie kind of like had more going on. Plus, like, she did really well. She kind of ended it a little weak, like fizzled out, but like her highs, I felt like were there.
Yeah.
So I think Bonnie got the first round. Although Carter, I think, might have had the moment of the battle, the new math.
Yes. Yes.
Round 2, Carter DEEMS, let's go! True story. I haven't always been the hottest hunk. My first night at college stunk. My roommate met a girl, he brought her up. They started doing a lot of awkward stuff, popping bottles, bottoms up. She just poured it, they didn't even ask to borrow my cups. They passed me a beer, they offered up, but even the smell of beer makes me want to vomit stuff. Plus, I'm a chump who'd gotten stuck listening to a Jeff Foxworthy CD while they did weird things on the bottom bunk. So don't act like my life's not as tough. I know I don't always spit the hottest stuff. Against ice, I wasn't hot enough. I was the clumsy kid at prom. Every time I dropped a punch, the old guy came back to mop me up. He put me in a body bag, put the bag in the back, and locked the trunk. Drove to a pond. I got my body dumped, and everyone saw my rounds fall flat on ice like a hockey puck. I like to rap about farts and stuff. Earlier, I took a smaller dump like a Tonka truck. Earlier, I took a smaller dump like a Tonka truck. That was a lot of yuck, but that wasn't near as gross as when you pulled a Donald Trump. Please try not to touch. But she been talking foul. That's Donald Duck. Bonnie tried to find joy by buying lots of stuff, balling out with the racks like the Milwaukee Bucks. Still, that's not enough. Still, she placed her faith on the dollar like in God we trust. So while you were fighting wars and designer stores, buying Michael Kors, I was out here saving the world, wearing Tom's shoes and watching movies by Michael Moore. I love Scottie Pippen. But you probably like Michael Moore because you're trying to score all the rings in the ice galore. She'll turn on her squad for the diamond like Michael did in '94.
Basketball scheme.
Time.
That's serious.
Yeah, this is where she does her costume change.
I've not seen that happen.
It's gonna be all right.
All right. I really like you as a 40-year-old virgin, but this round I'm gonna put you to bed, Carter. I only got one question for you.
Dude, did you see what Carter did? He like looked at her cleavage and then just dropped. Watch.
I only got one question for you. I only got one question for you.
Yeah, Bonnie looked amazing in this battle. Like, I mean, she looks amazing in general, but like, I didn't even recognize her. Like, she like had this whole outfit on. Like, it was like from head to toe, she dressed up like Catwoman. It was like crazy.
Seen a pussy?
And her hair is insane. That looks so
I
cool.
only got one question for you. Have you ever seen a pussy that likes to get wet, Carter?
I guess Carter Deems loves cats. He like loves cats. He's like obsessed with cats.
Okay. For you. Have you ever seen a pussy that likes to get wet, Carter? Don't be nervous. I'm schooling you off the top. Head starter. See, punching with me is smart, but that's harder, because being Rocky just doesn't suit you. It's easy to get Carter. Y'all really think he could rap? A ghetto nerd in the streets with a gat? Well, he must have got Steve Jobs if you see him with Max. Must be part of the Geek Squad, he in the B with the text. I mean, let's keep it a stat. Y'all call him Dexter like he sees in the snap, but he looked more like Poindexter, and I'm just trying to see if he licks the cat. I mean, what are you doing later, Carter? What are you doing later? Because
Dude, Carter's defense is fucking hilarious. You can tell he's like trying to like think of something funny to say, but he's like so nervous that he can't. It's fucking
what are you doing
amazing.
later, Carter? What are you doing later? Because I heard the way you eat pussy and it's getting me open, see? Like right now, I'm supposed to be lyrically beating you openly, but I heard you got a seizure tongue and now I'm conflicted emotionally.
Carter also is epileptic. He has seizures all the time. So that's fucking fire.
Right now, I'm supposed to be lyrically beating you openly, but I heard you got a seizure tongue and now I'm conflicted emotionally. I mean, I even wrote a prom punch for you. Like, hold on, I'm a little nervous. But after these punchlines, Deems, would you go with me? I mean, I'm not asking. I'm thinking later I'll meet you in hosiery at Whole Foods where the creams and the lotions be, and like a bad kid in public. Before you check out, I'll have you eating the groceries. What are you doing later, Carter? Please don't make me ask you again. I mean, you could even lie and tell your girlfriend that we're actually friends. Because as far as a one-night stand, you be a perfect score. She think we don't meet up because he eat it and leave like I've never seen her before. What the fuck are you doing later? Now you're just making me angrier now. Now we ain't even going out. I'm gonna make you stay in the house. And if I catch you in the studio playing around, I'll beat the pussy up while you're laying it down. Ike Turner. And I may still put the cake in his mouth. You about to eat a lot of ass tonight, Carter. So you're gonna spend a lot of time on your knees. I mean, I see you looking at my chest like you like what you see. You wanna feel around? Try me and squeeze. Cause since you look like the type 2, I'll suffocate you with my titties. So the reason that you die will be D's. Just be lucky that I'm not here tonight to dick check you, because you'd probably have a seizure and have to get checked too. I've been nice with the pad, so whoever said otherwise, tell that bitch get proof, because QP's so much of a faggot, he'll probably tell you he wrote the dick check too. Fuck out.
Yo, I don't know. That was a pretty close round. Bonnie's concept of like asking him out was really good, and she executed it really well. And plus, Carter played into it with being nervous the whole time. It worked amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, like you said, this whole battle, they're working super good off each other's like themes and concepts of what they brought.
Yes,
awesome.
and response to reaction.
Yeah.
I like them playing off each other.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Round 3, it's on Carter. Let's go. I really appreciate you not doing that and treat me like the new Sharon. You ask me what I'm doing later, I'll be at Applebee's, sitting in a booth alone.
Applebee's.
In your last battle, you grabbed Sharon's peen.
You can't even fucking say penis.
In your last battle, you grabbed Sharon's peen.
Dude, it's funny. You can catch Bonnie legitimately enjoying this battle, and then she keeps remembering that she has to win. So her defense, she's like, like here, she claps, and then like realizing she's clapping, and goes, "Oh shit."
In your last battle, you grabbed Sharon's peen. In your last battle, you grabbed Sharon's. You grabbed Sharon's reproductive organ. That's nothing new, girl, so it's quite unimportant. But I am touched to know that your love's supportive. And he said demeaning things. I'm not saying those words should go unsupported, and I'm not saying you should just ignore it, but what you did to Sharon was pretty much a Trump endorsement.
Fire.
But I'm not here to overload you with hatred. Being mean is so overrated. That was in the past, and you're done with math, so me plus you is the only equation. It's like I'm... Me plus you is the only equation. It's like I'm going on a vacation with an unknown destination, because when it comes to love, I got no reservation. Let our love bloom. Hit your nose with a fragrance. I want to be your boo. Hit your nose with a fragrance. I want to be your boo. Okay? So I organized this whole arrangement. And I know it's so amazing. I want to be more than buds. So I rose to the occasion. Is it okay if I pin this to your shirt? See, you're supposed to ask someone before you touch them for permission first. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how this should work.
I feel like you're gonna stick me with that.
Yeah, let me know if I hit you with a pen and it really hurts.
I'm scared now.
Maybe you should just put this in your purse. I apologize, I've been a jerk. But I'm just an introvert acting out like William Hurt. I don't want you kicking dirt because your feelings hurt. We can still get matching scooters, his and hers. But when it comes to this battle, by the time I spit my verse in the first, I'd already took off with the body like a missing hearse. I'm after the grind like a percolator when it comes to earning paper. I make it first, then I burn it later. Can't stop Carter shine when the stars align like Ursa Major. You could hit me with a headshot with the red dot like the Terminator, or cover my shirt in the lasers. I don't care if you're gripping the 9, I still spit a pickup line, cause I love flirting with danger.
Yes, let's go.
Look, I know I usually rap about cats and farts, and my jokes come up short like Kevin Hart, but this is just a romantic movie without the naked parts, so forget the... Naked. But this is just a romantic movie without the naked parts, so forget the bars, because now my guard's down like when prisoners wreck the yard as the rebellion starts. So if you think we should be kept apart, you might as well get the hollow tips and let the metal spark, because not even a bulletproof vest could protect my heart.
That last bar you spit about Sharon was like your mouth on my ass. I didn't get it until later. But me grabbing Sharon really wasn't sexual harassment. I mean, he hasn't been touched in a while, so that was pretty much a favor. But how did you like my last round? Did me talking about me about the strip get you open? Well, I got 4 words for you. Bitch, I was joking. If you think weed fuck, I'm gonna need to smell the shit you was smoking, because you rode in like Troy thinking the stallion was your victory trophy, but how are you gonna win the war if you can't even fit in a Trojan? Okay, I know you got jungle fever, but let's see when my bitches get round to you, because the Nina is condescending. After she hits you, she love to talk down to you, but the ratchet be snapping. I know, you don't even like how that sound, do you? No wonder you only fuck with them Asians, because only them bitches are bow to you. Y'all should see his impersonations, though. Like, y'all thought he only had one talent, but when he naked, he looked down and act like he dumbfounded. Quick to disguise. There's no reason he even getting some thighs. Your text light is your sex life. He underachieves with every woman he finds. Then after sex, he tries to freestyle excuses when he sees disappointed looks in their eyes. Like, you know what? You might have got me in round 1, but I came hard and I didn't even try. Only reason I wanted to battle you is because I wanted to look in your eyes and tell you every time you masturbate, a kitten dies.
I don't masturbate. Carter, I don't masturbate.
Don't lie. How many did you kill today, Carter? 55, 69? He's a fucking sick bastard. How you gotta watch kitty porn to get it hard. You gotta watch kitty porn to get it hard. I mean, I know I'm an asshole, yeah, but that is not what I thought of when I heard you were killing cats all year. You a fucking hood doormat, acting like you cook raw crack, but when it come to giving your pet cemeteries, you really wrote the book on that. He's the king. He's the king. Stephen King. You really wrote the book on that. But I ain't come to spar. Why should I come to spar when y'all put an underdog versus a cat that ain't fit for the undercard? He don't even charge. It just take protocol like he love the law. But speaking of law, you know what rhymes with Carter DEEMS? What? Your failed Harvard dreams.
That's fire. Because Carter did go to law school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he went to law school, yeah.
Your failed Harvard dreams. I mean, now I'm mad I even picked you this card, because you dropping out of college just symbolizes what a gimmick you are. You thought a law degree would be getting you far, but you haven't written thus far. So how is it 10 years later and you're still shaking trying to finish the bar? So it's cool. I mean, you ain't got to mention no more shit about math, because later on, you gonna be the next rapper that's eating my ass.
Boom. That battle's awesome. I forgot how good that battle is. That's like, man, it's so underviewed too. It only has 175,000 views. That deserves way more than that. It's such like an accessible battle, like you said, to like show anybody, and like you get it, you know?
Yes.
Maybe like some of the wordplay and the schemes and the references you won't get, but you still get it for the most part, you know?
Well, how do you know? I mean, it is all about finding the weak spot of your opponent
Yeah.
to get to him.
Yeah.
So there probably was a lot in that I missed.
Yeah, no,
You
there
know?
definitely was. Like I was
But-
trying to clue you in.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Even though you didn't understand all of it, you still got what they were trying to do
Yeah.
for the most part. And then you can also appreciate other aspects of it. And oftentimes, even like I don't get every line. I go in here and oftentimes I get like maybe like 70% of stuff, but a lot of stuff flies over my head where I'm just like, okay, I'm kind of going more off of like what sounds cool, to be honest. Like if you can make anything sound cool, I'm like, okay, I give you credit for that. You wrapped it good, you made it sound cool. To me, that means more than some like intricate thing that like referenced 4 battles ago, you know?
Yeah, but too, watching it for a second time, I picked up on other things than I did watching it for the first time. So
Yes, exactly.
That's cool.
Exactly. All right, guys. That's the only battle we're gonna watch. Happy Thanksgiving, Mom. You got any last words? Any last words?
No, I love it. Thank you for having me.
Who's gonna win, Geechee Gotti or K-Shine?
Oh, I'm sure Geechee got it.
Yes, let's go. Let's go. All right, love you, Mom.
Love you too.
All right, guys.